A stolen childhood conference at the Emmanuel Christian Centre in Westminster has explored the sexualisation agenda faced by children today and proposed significant strategies for change. The event, hosted by the combined working parties of the Lords and Commons Family and Child Protection Group, covered a wide range of topics including sex education, the grooming and abuse of children through social media, how to combat bullying and same-sex parenting. Christian Concern's Andrea Williams talked about parental rights and the law and highlighted the case of a young woman whose son was taken into care, and she asked the Christian Legal Centre to help her fight attempts to have the boys adopted by two homosexual men.
A young lady had had her son taken from her, placed. She was in a violent relationship. She was in danger. She was drug addicted. She's had a remarkable and profound conversion in recent months, and she came to see us at the Christian Concern with her pastor. But what precipitated the visit was that week that the child, her son, was going to be placed with two men. And she said, is there anything that we can do? Because really I'd like to have him back, but if not, can he be raised with a mum and a dad? We've actually managed to get a stay on that, to get a stay on his placement. But of course, all the time that it stayed, we've got the delay issue coming. It could have been the other way around, but I'm just saying that this is the kind of thing that we're going to be facing, we're going to be confronted with. And it will seem, and we will be portrayed as bigoted and discriminatory for fighting for that little boy to be placed with a mum and a dad.
During the conference, a petition was launched by the Campaign to Protect Children, opposing compulsory sex education.
What we're trying to do is to ensure that the incoming government and the present government maintain the right of parents to be able to keep their children out of sex education lessons if they conflict with the culture of the home and the parents' wishes. And we want to see that present safeguard, we want to see that continued into the future.
And some of the key speakers shared their greatest concerns for children and what can be done to help them.
What we've been highlighting is the fact that children are having it presented to them a promotion of sexual licence within the classroom and also within our wider culture. And you have to ask yourself, are children really ready? Should children be presented with something that doesn't reflect where they are developmentally?
I think children have been just simply left to bring themselves up, and this has been going on for more or less 50 years, and it's getting worse because we have all sorts of exploiters filling the vacuum left by adults who ought to be assuming responsibility for the socialisation of children and bringing them into the adult world.
One way in which children are sexually exploited is through the use of pornography, so that paedophiles, for example, will use pornography to sexualise and groom the child in order for them to then sexually exploit them.
My greatest concern is internet pornography, and I think there's a lot we can do in the way of becoming aware ourselves as adults or parents or grandparents, and actually communicating with our children about probably sexual issues from a very early age, but obviously in an age-appropriate way.